Hey guys, it's PB. Do you have issues? Some of us have lots of issues. I mean, there's different people that have mental issues, social issues, emotional issues, spiritual issues. Hey, I have issues. Look at my eye. Isn't my eye weird? I get this weird pain right here. I ain't worried about it. I also have pain in my hip. Happened after that vending machine fell on me. Had pain in my hip ever since. I don't get it. But sometimes our physical bodies fall apart. Sometimes our social life falls apart. There's all kinds of issues out there. But the fact is, everybody's got issues. Sometimes these issues, they come along and they're just really hard to deal with, and you think, well, maybe it's just the way life is. And then somebody comes along and says, the Lord can deliver you. And you think, deliver me what? A pizza? Because I could really go for a pizza right now. Or maybe some General Tso's. General Tso's would be awesome. Hey, it's God. Why put him in a box? What about a General Tso's pizza? That would be great. And maybe a soda while we're at it. Sometimes we just laugh at the fact that God can do things for us. There's a story in Genesis, chapter 18, of Sarah. Sarah was about 85 years old. Her husband, Abraham, was about 90 years old. And these visitors came, and one of the visitors said he will come back in a year and that Sarah would have a son. And Sarah was listening in the entrance to the tent. Sarah laughed. She said, I'm already old, past the age of childbearing. And so she thought, I'm worn out. My Lord is old. Now I will have this pleasure to have a child? Honestly, I can kind of understand where she was coming from. Sometimes we just accept the fact that whatever we're going through is what we're dealing with, and that's what we're going to have to live with. I can imagine that she was probably thinking, hey God, let me fill you in on modern biology. After a woman gets to a certain age, she can't have babies. But she probably forgot the fact that God created the universe. And if God created the universe, he pretty much has a concept of biology down. Now, the problem that Sarah had was that she basically had accepted the fate given to her. And sometimes we don't realize that the fate we are handed on this earth isn't necessarily the destiny that God has created for us. The destiny that God creates for us is going to give him glory. It's going to lift him up. And he's going to receive credit for whatever goes on. We all know that Jesus died on the cross for us. But it also says he was beaten for our iniquities, which means wickedness. And by his stripes we are healed. When you're saved, you accept forgiveness. But you also accept what is unacceptable to the world. See, when you get saved, the impossible becomes possible. When we accept Christ, if we don't take advantage of the fact that he can heal us, then we're letting the pain that he went through be in vain. God can heal your issues, whether they're social, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. Don't you think it's time to accept the destiny that God has for you? This is PB, and I'm all up in your face.